let's go ahead and uncover the what the fuck? Look at this. This is what happens with the wind, but let's go ahead and uncover the bike and then we're gonna get it upstairs, get it at the top level, and then we're gonna do it again. Oh, this is the fun part. Now the camera might die. If the camera dies, well, I'll just figure it out from there and I'll just pick up later. Come back with this. There's the beauty right there. There she is. Let's go ahead and take this up. Here we go. Best part, let's shift her out of first gear. Neutral. Alright, let's do it. Come on. There we go. Can't get the motions. Now the camera might dangle, some janky ass shit. But let's do it. On second thought, yeah, I'm gonna cut the video, then I'm gonna start it back up when I'm up there. All right, so we back up here. I gotta go back down and grab my stuff. But anyways, we're gonna get to it in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys. I was gonna get in the camera this first part, but I'll do it the second part of the video. But just to let you know, the first things that go into taking like the windscreen off are, one, you gotta take the mirrors off. Why? Because if you can see right here, so this screw is holding the front on, but these nuts right here are holding the mirrors on. So the mirrors go through the windscreen or the front cowl to like the frame of the bike. So you have to loosen these on both sides, take these off, and then once you do that, you loosen this screw on this side, and it's the same screw on that side. I don't know if you can see that you loosen and take off. Once you have that off, this literally just comes off because it's snapped on outside of the screws. And then you can take this off, and from there, just put on the other windscreen. So I'm gonna get to it. Sorry if I can't get the video out of like me doing all the step by step, but I just want to explain it to you guys and move on from there. So let's do it. All right, so just to show you all, remember I said you have to get those two screws out because this right here goes through the front cowl, through that like part of the frame, through the bike, and you have to use these nuts right here to tighten it on. So I've already got that off. I'm gonna take that one off, and then I'm gonna jump to pulling this the cowl out. All right, so got both mirrors out. Now I'm gonna get those two screws out, the one that's right here and the one that's over there. Once I get that done, we're gonna pull this off, and you're gonna hear it snap. And then from there, you literally loosen whatever screws you have on for the windscreen, loosen those up, take those off, take the windscreen out once you have this off, and literally you just replace it. It's literally like plug and play. All right, cool, let's get to it. Anyway, you got both screws right here. So once you get those out, it's gonna come out just like such. And I'm gonna show you real quick. So you're gonna be like, oh, it's not coming. It's not going nowhere. Yeah, it is. So look, you're gonna hear it. So you have to get it up off of this right here. So that's the first part. You heard that? So you're gonna hear it give. It's fastened on. Let's see. My goofy self, guys. I had the wrong screw. I went into the wrong one. So you pull it not out of the furthest screw from the center, but the second from the outside. So not the one that's directly outside or outboard. You want to get the one that's second from that. So I already got that. And like I said, when you pull from here, you're gonna hear a pop, and that's because it's Velcroed on up here. And you see how I'm lifting it. And you see how I'm getting my hands under here? That's because I've loosened it. So now, you hear that? It's coming. And you keep going. That's free. And I got it. All right, so I got everything off. So like I was saying, it's the screw that's second from the outside. The outside screw is what keeps this on. The second from outside is what is held on to this right here. So those go in here. And it's one on both sides. So now, the only thing I have to do is to take the windscreen off, pull these screws out, switch the windscreens out, and when you switch them out, you're gonna have to take like that red rubber gasket and put it in the other one. But besides that, it's really simple. That's all you do. So we're gonna get it done. And right up here, I was telling you, it's like a Velcro where you push it in and it sticks to the wind cowl. So right here, this right here is gonna stick to this, and it's on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this switched out. My battery's about to die. If I don't show you guys everything, I'll just jump to like the look around. And as always, appreciate it, and let's keep watching the video. I'm gonna be dead ass with y'all, like real shit. The most annoying part about this process is literally putting these rubber gaskets right back in here. So the way you do that, you can't put it in from the top and push down. Well, I mean, you might be able to. Hell, I'll try. Let's see if this shit works. Let's see if this works. I'm literally pushing, it's not going to work because it's a rubber part that's a little bit bigger than the hole. So in order to do that, you have to put this through the backside as so. And you just kind of work it up in there until it's all the way in there. Anyway, but I'll get back to you guys and I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, so the next part is really just putting this back on and snapping it back on the motorcycle. And we're gonna see how it looks. After that, I'm gonna put on the mirror block off plates and we're gonna give it a good look, and then we're gonna talk about a few things. If the camera dies, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that. If the camera dies, I'm just gonna charge it and then I'm gonna put on the other stuff later. But here we go with the windscreen. All right, guys, so I'm back after a couple of days. Once again, unfortunately, that's just how it is. Shit happens. If you're paying attention, you might see something different. If not, I'll let you know anyways at the end of the video, or if you read the title, then you already know. But we're gonna have a short little intermission here. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the motorcycle and the truck because I ain't done it in a minute and they're dirty. I always gotta keep them looking clean and nice. And then once I do that, I got like 2 more things that I want to do, and that'll pretty much be the end of the video. But we're gonna go ahead and get these suckers washed, and we'll get a move on from there. If you see somebody's holding the camera in the truck, she's finally back, and the camera's charged, and I'm not stopping a million times. So we're gonna get right to it. All right, so obviously I'm not at the apartment anymore. So what happened was, whatever that water, that little faucet thing outside is messed up. So I'm here. I'm just here about to wash the car and the truck and the motorcycle. Y'all, I'm fucking Franklin, man. You know that meme with Franklin where he's making a fist? Look at this shit, bro. It's like some of this is coming up. Like right here, it's bubbling up. Right there, it's bubbling up. A little bubble. This right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that right there it's kind of slick. This is coming off, but like I can cut that. But like y'all, I'm like Franklin mad right now. But it's all good though, because we gonna work on it. Yeah, this is what we have right now. We just sitting right here, just chilling at the moment. And as soon as like a spot opens up, we can get both the bike and the truck washed. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So sit tight. Still washing the truck right now. With the bike, let's see what it's on. The bike is done. Now I'm about to dry it off, and then I'll get back to the truck. All right, folks. So we're done. She's washed. She's washed. The bike is washed. You see her peeking around. We're good to go. So we're about to head back off to the apartment and we're gonna get this thing popped and hopefully everything works out. Alright guys, so as I said, we're back. The bike is washed, the truck is washed, everything looking clean, you know what I'm saying? I already showed you guys that shit that makes me like really upset with like the wrap that I put on, and it's fine. You know, it was my first time around trying to do it. It still looks, I would say, decently good. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna say it looks good because I'm very precise and I'm a perfectionist, and I know if I can't get something at the moment, I'm not gonna say it looks great, but it looks good for what I've tried to do. Still, it's holding up. There's some pieces that are like but yeah, so what I'm gonna try and do, I got mirror block offs. I told you guys it was coming. I told y'all it was coming. I got the mirror block offs. I'm gonna wrap the mirror block offs, but that's simple. It's just laying the vinyl on and then cutting around it. So that's easy. I'm gonna do that in the apartment, and I guess you guys will see how we got the apartment set up, the new apartment I'm talking about. And then after that, I'm gonna try and, you know, do a little special thing with the tank, and we'll just see how it comes out. But besides that, that's really all I got for the moment. And we'll fast forward to when I get to wrapping the mirror block offs. All right, we back. All right, guys. So I told you I had the mirror block offs on order that came through. I got the NRC mirror block offs for the Yamaha R6, and we're gonna see if they fit the R7. Just looking at the R7 and the R6, the front with a mirror set, I'm almost 100% guaranteed that they're gonna fit. But you know, just for those people who don't believe or are a little skeptic, we're gonna do it and we're gonna show you. So the next part of that, I was saying I'm gonna wrap them. So my bike is red, of course, and these are black. So I'm thinking that I'm going to wrap them so that, to give them a little bit of a different flair, you know what I'm saying? So I got what was left over of the other wraps that I had, and I was just trying to figure out, right? Like, do I want red? Do I want it to blend in with the bike, or do I want it to kind of pop out a little bit, give it a little bit of flair? And I'm like, I want it to pop out, because that's what we about. Also, y'all, dropping my line of my clothing brand is coming out. Stand by, like for real, it's coming out and it's gonna be hot. And I don't care what anybody thinks, because I believe in myself, and that's one of the biggest things to starting your own brand, your own business. Believe in yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. On the other side of that, you got to put in the groundwork. You got to get fucking on the field, get the stepping, get your feet moving. You have to do the work so that other people can see what your work is worth. And don't be afraid to kind of step out there, take a foot out in like a direction that you've never been, regardless if you kind of feel like it's not gonna work, or if people tell you, oh, don't do that because this might happen, or don't do this because I tried this. It doesn't matter. You're a different person. You got to do what feels best for you. And at the end of the day, that's what gets people to the top. Doing what they feel is best, taking risks, more so calculated risks most of the time, and planning their steps. And you got to be consistent. So, as I said, I got this carbon fiber. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. Maybe not. But this is carbon fiber, right? It's a black carbon fiber wrap. And then I have some of the wrap left from the bike. A little pieces there, and then I got this. So my initial intentions were that I was gonna wrap the mirror block offs only, and then like do a cool little wrap on the wheels. But I don't have enough to do that. So it's more than likely gonna end up happening. I'm either just gonna finish wrapping these NRC mirror block offs, and then that's gonna be it with the video, and I'll show you the two things I put on, or I'm gonna do like a slight wrap on the bike, on the tank, to kind of give it a little bit of flair, and then we'll move forward from there. But this is what we got, so let's keep it moving. So like I said, it comes with the 2 mirror block offs, and it comes with the bolts. Come on, so focus. It won't. So it comes with the 2 mirror block offs. You got left and you got right. Hopefully you guys can see that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wrap them, and this is pretty easy because it's a flat surface. Like, it's really hard to mess up a flat surface. So I'm not really gonna do a video showing you how to wrap these, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get back to you guys, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so just showing you the difference between the original color and the black carbon fiber wrap. So I'm gonna do that with this one, then once I get done, I'm gonna put it on the motorcycle, and that'll pretty much be it. Alright guys, so we're back. End of the day, I told you I was gonna wrap these, wrap them. So now, fuck, if I can pull these nails out, or screws, excuse me. So now I'm gonna put it on, and then that's the easy part. So like I said, took the mirrors off. The mirrors went here. And we're gonna put these mirror block offs down right there. So yeah. This is the annoying part. Anyway, all right, so cool. It's really simple. It's as easy as literally aligning it. It's a line right there. Taking the screw, putting that screw in, putting the second screw in. Now from here, the only thing you do is literally put these nuts on the back, and you can see all the way through to do that. So this is the easy part. That's fine. I'm just getting it on for the moment, and then I'm gonna do the left side, and then we'll be done with the video, and then we'll have a little bit of B-roll for you guys. So boom, 1 is done. Now let's get 2 done. Now my wrapping with this isn't as sharp because 1, I couldn't find my knife, my protractor knife, and I had to use a oh god, I used my girlfriend's hair dryer instead of a heat gun. I couldn't find it, so I don't know where I put it. But just like with the other side, all you do, you just put the screws in, I mean the nuts on. And again, I'm only putting them on so tight right now, and then I'll tighten them down as a whole lot later. Is it on there? There we go. And again, yes, they're not all the way down, I know, but boom, that's how it looks right there. And as I told you, the first thing that I did was I put the R6 double bubble 0 gravity windscreen on. Yes, it fits. For those of you who don't know or who are a little skeptical, I was saying same thing with the mirror block offs. The mirror block offs that fit the R6 fit the R7. The windscreen that fits the R6 fits the R7. And it's a beautiful day. Watch the motorcycle, everything's good. As I told you, there's some blemishes, right? We got this sucker right here. Like literally, I got like the fucking Franklin thing in my goddamn, my fucking wrist, or goddamn, my fists are just shaking, kind of like the Franklin when they were just on the arm. It's coming up a little bit right here, but again, you know, first time, it's all right. But this is coming up. Of course, you see this, and it all depends on how close you get to seeing it. That will allow you to see it, but that's pretty much it. I can cut this. I just have to find my knife. But this part is pretty smooth. I mean, yes, some of it's separated, but that's fine. I mean, the only way you're gonna see it is if it's really close. But that's what I got. I was gonna add more vinyl to the wheels, but I wound up not having enough, and really just not the time. So I'm gonna add that into the next video. I do have some more things coming from the motorcycle that I'm getting ready to order. And for the most part, that's what we got. And we're gonna roll to the B-roll in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so time to put this grill up. Go get something to eat. It's time for sushi. I'll see you.